The line stretched out the door at Joe Louis Arena today as fans came to pay their last respects to Gordie Howe. And these are live pictures inside the arena tonight. Howe will lie in repose at center ice until 9, giving everyone who wants a chance to say goodbye to Mr. Hockey. Our Jason Colthorpe is at Joe Louis tonight, and Jason, sports greats are showing up to say their goodbyes as well.
So many of them, Carmen, and you mentioned fans lining up. By the way, take a little look at this wall. I just love to point this out. Anybody who comes down here tonight should stop and just read the messages. It's really heartwarming to see all of the messages fans are leaving for Gordie Howe. But greats like Steve Yzerman, of course, Scotty Bowman, Wayne Gretzky was here to pay his respects today, and Al Kaline. And we've heard from Al Kaline before, but a lot of people don't know that this was a friendship formed after Al Kaline came to town and went out to a hockey game shortly after, went out to dinner with Gordie Howe, and from there, a great friendship ensued between these two legends.
I'm not educated enough to tell you how much I felt pride that I was a friend of Gordie Howe. What a great human being.
It was a friendship formed shortly after Al Kaline joined the Tigers in 1953. For the next 18 years, he and Gordie Howe were the legends for the Tigers and Red Wings, and from time to time, they'd venture into the other's territory, like when Kaline invited Gordie and some other Wings to batting practice.
Finally was able to hit a ball out of the ballpark. And I tell you what, the expression on his face looked like he just won the Stanley Cup.
But what resonates more with Kaline are the stories of Mr. Hockey never turning a wanting fan away.
That, to me, was why the people in Detroit and people in hockey everywhere love Gordie Howe, because what he not only gave you on the ice, but what he gave you off the ice.
The biggest thing I took away is, is his humility and the way he took time for people and treated everyone with respect.
Same goes for Steve Yzerman, who says Gordie and other Wings greats showed him what it meant to play hockey in Detroit.
Wherever I go, whether it's anywhere in the world, and people talk about the Red Wings, they talk about Gordie Howe.
Not very many people and not very many towns can say they had the greatest in their city, and Gordie Howe was the greatest.
He certainly was. He was a role model in so many ways. You know, the other side of that Al Kaline story, by the way, he said he ended up on the ice. He's one of those guys who had to skate by pushing himself on one edge, and at one point, Gordie Howe gently came along and gave him one of those famous elbows. He's very proud to have gotten one of those. Chris Draper also had a great story, a picture he and his son were taking. Gordie Howe photobombed it from behind. How many people can say that? We're live at the Joe, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Oh, those are great stories. Jason, how long are folks having to wait to get in?
Right now is a great time, Carmen. Not long at all. The line is forming behind me there to go in that entrance. You see three gentlemen right there going in. Earlier that line was stretched around the corner, but right now and until 9 o'clock, we expect it to probably back up a little bit here in the next few minutes, but right now no line at all.
All right. Our Jason Colthorpe reporting for us live. Thank you, Jason.